Also need to restart my recording. Okay. Now we are getting into the first run. Well, first run, I've done 3 attempts, but... I didn't mean to go into the file. Mild annoyance. Also, for some reason, the save file isn't staying deleted, even though I am deleting it. Anyways. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try to make this also a submission video, so welcome to this to Spark the Electric Jester 3. This is a 3D platformer where we play as Spark. Complicated story. Just fresh out of college, looks for a job, can't find a job. Apparently, weird fascist dictator takes over the world. So he defeats him for some reason. The story is complicated of this game. And also there's a duplicate Spark. There's a lot of stuff going on, but not like any of it matters because we're speedrunning and so we don't care. So, the game starts out in a car. This isn't a racing game, but it does have a few, like, vehicle sections. And it, for some reason, decides the first level is going to be the vehicle section. Which is fine. The main goal here is to use the speed boost to just be always at our top speed, if we can. And also to not hit things. That would be bad. So during this stage I'm going to talk about Spark's actual moveset and not the, car moveset, because it's a car, ain't go fast, vroom vroom. So Spark plays very similar to someone like Sonic the Hedgehog would. He has a homing attack, air dash, combo, kind of. Air dash, homing attack, he can charge up in air dash to go faster, he can jump on walls, all the good stuff that a 3D platformer sometimes does. Sometimes. Here you'll see some of it, so homing attack, air dash, while jumping, and here's the charge. So, very simple stuff. 131 is to be expected, because I ain't bad, but that's it. Well, note, this game is timed with IGT, which means that none of this menuing actually matters that much, but here in the first stage we're going to want to grind a bit for the game's currency, bits. Bits will allow us to buy some shop upgrades that we'll definitely need later. Definitely will help us go as fast as possible. In this stage, we'll be introduced to launches, magnet dashes, as they're called. Why am I doing idle strat? Wait. Magnet dashes are very simple. If you homing attack towards an enemy, and then you dash while you're on the trajectory to collide with that enemy, essentially you just go flying. So, we'll be using that once we get later on into the stage. But here, we're just going out of our way to collect a few bits. Bits are the yellow strings of little collectible things, right? Not at that point of the stage yet, so we're fine. We can also wall run, which helps us collect some of those bits there. And here, we're gonna jump off the loop, collect one of these bubbles. These bubbles will give us more bits. And then here's the launch. So all we did was homing attack and then very shortly after dash. And it just sent us flying. I'll be doing that a lot in this run. Unfortunate that I hit that wall, but that's okay. Attempted another one there, but didn't quite work as planned. Jump over to this roof and climb up. During some of the tutorial stages, we can go over some of the simpler stuff, just base platformer mechanics. So, not in any rush. The tutorials in this game are optional, but we do them because in this game you need a certain amount of freedom medals. These medals will help you, will unlock the next stage. So we need 6 freedom medals before we can get to the second stage. Or I guess second main stage. This game has a lot of side stages, also that's really unfortunate. You're supposed to launch off of that, but I didn't. I can launch off one of these enemies though. Well, as long as it will let me. Smiley face. So all we need is about 500 bits here, so we're good on that. Babe, look how hard I can homing attack. So true, Hypnotics. So about 500 bits here, and we want 500 bits for one ability exclusively. And this ability is, I forget what it is. I think it's the Hyper Dash. Speed Dash. I should also note this is my first run. Oh no. So here we're gonna go to the shop, skip some of the animations in the overworld. No, it's the Jester swipe. I remembered. The Jester swipe is essentially the light speed dash if you know Sonic games. It just allows us to attach to a string of bits and go very fast. We can use that to gain a lot of speed, and so we'll be using that throughout the run. It's also important because it lets us collect bits faster, which is what this first portion of the run is all about. Here's one of the tutorial stages I was talking about. We do these voluntarily. This one teaches you that if you jump at the top of a slope, it will increase your height, or how high you jump. Very simple stuff. So that's just a free freedom medal that we want to get just right out of the way. Then we go to the next stage, high-rise tracks. This is frankly just a lot more big collecting. There are multiple types of stages in this game. Some are very simple. You just want to get to the end of the stage. Nothing more to it. Get to the end of the stage as fast as you can. And then we have stages where you want to get to the end of the stage in a certain amount of time. This time limit kind of just rushes us. No, Hib, we don't have any time for donations. Smiley face. No donations allowed. So yeah, we just want to get through the stage as fast as possible in timed missions. And we'll talk more about some of the other stage archetypes as they come up, but the next stage we're going to be doing that isn't a tutorial stage. Will indeed be one of the time stages. Of course, the timer doesn't worry us too much because we go fast anyways, but okay, what we want is, okay, well, I want to get a dash launch off of one of these things, and it's just not going to be very kind. That's fine. I will note that homing attacking, or getting a successful homing attack, i.e. destroying something, will replenish your dash and your jump. So, we'll be trying to use that whenever we can. Just string together a million different homing attacks and jumps. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shop, because we should have enough for one of our abilities, the energy dash. So this will help speed us along in some of the other stages. With the extra powers, we do have to assign them with that. Like that. Alright. Now, onto the Jester dash stage. So here, I'm going to try a strat. I don't know if I'll get it, but there's a way you can just zoom right up to the top. If you charge up your Jester energy dash, Jesus, you can just, and I messed it up. So the way the power-ups work, if you look in the bottom left, we have the little D-pad. So powers are assigned to certain D-pad buttons, and that might work. It's good enough. That's fine, faceplant. So, yeah, as I was saying, Jester powers work very simple. Or I guess they're not Jester powers, because those are different things, but that's okay. You assign them to a button on the D-pad, and then you have to build up typically a certain amount of energy. Energy is gained through killing enemies or collecting energy bubbles, or capsules. And then you get to use the ability. Very simple stuff. Very straightforward. The one we have right now is just a very large energy boost, or speed boost. So we'll be wanting to use that when it's best to. So this stage will kind of exemplify what I was talking about when I said that the Jester swipe lets us build up a lot of speed. It doesn't like stop you in place, it actually will carry your momentum and add to that momentum. So there, we were going kind of slow before the Jester swipe, and then now we're going very fast. So we want to get, again, as many of these bits as possible. That should be enough. We'll risk it. We can always get more bits in the next stage. That's called Dry Desert. Very simple. That was the timed stage, by the way, where we have a time limit. But of course, it doesn't bother us. We do have enough freedom medals for the boss fight of the first area, so that way we can progress on to the second one. But we're gonna do a few of the other stages in the first area, mostly because they're very fast. So if we can just get through them. This teaches us all about how the charged Jester dash works. You just hold it and it will charge up, and what do you know, the more you charge it, the faster you go. Spark 3's mechanics aren't the most new. All pretty basic, but they all add together in a really cool way, I think. But very quick emblem, or emblem freedom medal. This isn't a Sonic game, this isn't a Sonic game. And then up next we have AM Village. AM Village is the first of our token collecting stages. Basically, think Knuckles hunting without the RNG. There are a set number of tokens around the village, or around the stage, that we only have to collect a certain portion of, so we don't have to collect every single one, which is very nice. So we're gonna also be collecting bits on our way through the stage. That's what I was looking for. Just so we can get the upgrades we need. Collect you down here. This token. There's another one I'm missing, I think. Right, you. Also collect you. And then we just need 800 by this point, so we should be good. Because we have a few under here that are very easy to collect. Oh, I'm short by about 50. That's annoying. Oh, I forgot one up here. I remembered. Oh, I still missed another one. Oh well. Don't knock me into that, please. That'd be very unfortunate. Crazy that these trains take up to... Okay, we just need 2 more, so we'll grab these. Good enough. We got through it with exactly as much as we needed. Can't complain too much. Alright, so we're gonna stop by the shop one more time. We want the rail boost and the regen breaking, along with the multi-shot blast. And then there's only one more upgrade we need. So we'll just get that whenever we finish the next stage. We should get enough points for it, because it's only 150. But this is the first boss, Sawman. He is very simple. Here we get taught how to perfect parry. Well, if I could. Please. Okay, I'm bad. Essentially, whenever an attack is thrown at you, you can press the block button to, there we go, get a little bit of energy and block the attack. This energy will help us build up some damage with the multi-shot blast. So, I'm about to be done with the first phase. Very simple. This game's combat is very Devil May Cry-esque. I want to see how many people I can get to disagree with that statement whenever I'm on this troll. So, we really want to be able to keep juggling him, but that second phase went fine. And now we're done with Sawman. Very simple boss. Nothing too special. We had a bit of time lost at the beginning because I'm bad apparently, but that's okay. Okay. So we're hoping to just over the natural course of this stage get 150 bits, but it's not a big deal if we don't. In all honesty. I'm gonna start Las Rivera by coming over here. So, you can also do magnet dashes with the hyper dash ability that we have, which obviously gets you a ton of speed. Alright. Pretty good start. So, rail grinding in this game is very simple. We have an energy, a boost if we just press and hold the right trigger, the dash button. And then we also have crouching, which will increase our speed if we hold the X button while on a decline, and then regen breaking, which is one of the abilities we bought. If we hold Y and we're going at a high enough speed, it will recharge our energy meter by trading a little bit of that speed. it's helpful to build up energy whenever you may need it. And I missed the jump. Well, no. That's fine. So we're just gonna ride this like normal, because it'll help us build some of that energy that you don't lose energy whenever you die. I am just bad, so you lost energy just by being bad. And then here, I'm gonna jump off the rails to pick up some more energy, and to magnet dash off of this, or not. Okay, we'll magnet dash off this, I guess. Then you'll see me. That was a very good launch. I forgot to change difficulty, I just realized. I don't know. I'm gonna lose some time. In this stage, before this stage, you want to change difficulty to Challenge Jester, and what that will do is reduce your health to 2. Okay. So you die in 2 hits, and we want that for the boss fight afterwards. You'll notice I will jump off a rail whenever I come to a trail of bits, and then do a quick Jester swipe. That's just to build up more speed, since the Jester swipe will greatly increase my speed. Okay. I have to gamer focus whenever I play this game, it's cringe. Like that. And sometimes it will just own me a little bit. Fine. Okay, wait. Oh dear. Bro. Okay, well, that wasn't worth it. Which is fine. Okay, and magnet dash off of this. And then that is Lost Rivera. A little bit messy, but that's okay. And then this is the boss I was talking about. This boss doesn't care if you win or lose, and so it's faster to lose if you have 2 health. But we didn't change the difficulty, which awkward, but that's okay. A very hard fight. You can't blame me for losing. Just too hard. So real quick, we'll buy another shop item. This item will be the charge shot. Oh, I'm 7 bits off. That's so annoying. That's fine. Okay, well, we have 2 more tutorial levels. We have wall jumping and then wall running. Really, it's wall walking, but, you know, the game is weird. For some reason, it calls wall very obviously wall running. Wall walking. For whatever reason. Okay. Super simple stage. Unfortunately, we still don't have the bits we need, but... Do air hold, then... Austravian. So, if we hold down the right trigger, we can run on walls after dashing on them. Build is very simple. No! Okay, somehow good enough. I don't know how that happened, but that's okay. And here it holds the collective one. That's good. I thought it was the scored one. Anyways. In this stage, what we do, turn right around. Go very fast for whatever reason. Jump up here, or not. Fuck you. Okay, we didn't collect that for some reason. I'm gonna magnetize off this enemy over here. But you... I think I'm doing this route wrong, but that's okay. Dash on there. Yeah, I just remembered the route Lamau. So we're supposed to do that in a little bit later order, but that's okay. Still very fast. And that will give us the bits that we need for the next upgrade we need. Which is fine. So we're gonna buy the charge shot. This will make us allow us to just shoot little bullets at enemies. Very simple. This is another one of the timer stages. It's entirely rail grinding, so relatively simple stage. That's okay. And we're already done. Sparking until my electric chests are... Brandino, what are you saying? Alright. Thank you for the good luck. So next is high speeds. This is a tutorial level about going at high speeds. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. Also going at surprisingly slow speeds for a level called high speeds, but that's okay. Very simple. And we're gonna go into Canyon Zero. This is the one and only raid stage. Raid stages, you just have to destroy things and get to a certain target score. Then the exits of the stage open up. I'm not sure why this is the only raid stage, but it is. Also, Jesus, this is laggy. So here we're just trying to get to a multiplier of 15. Okay, cool. I'm glad half of those shots missed. Then we have an enemy in here that will let us reach the target score. So this big enemy should give us enough points, hopefully. Ow. We're gonna pour some more stuff. Okay, he will. There we go. And we're just gonna dash into the exit. Pretty simple stuff. And that's the last time you'll see a raid stage, because there isn't another one in the game. I don't know why. Why is it like that? Anyways. We're gonna change our difficulty to Challenge Jester. The reason for this is that the next stage is called Beatdown Tower. There's a reason for that. Our only goal is to kill a bunch of enemies. This is the first of the enemy rush levels, where our only goal is to defeat all the enemies. So the reason we changed our difficulty is because Challenge Jester actually lets us have some extra attack damage as a gift for not playing on 2 HP and also not letting us hold down the block button. We can only parry things. I mean, not like we wouldn't parry things anyways, but, you know. Now, okay, we're gonna collect one of those healths. Luckily, the enemy dropped one of a health capsule, so gonna take care of these guys first. Alright. Ow. Oh, what just happened? I thought I died, but apparently not. That was crazy. I think the enemy tanked that explosion for me, which, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Then after this, we're not going to change our difficulty back, because we have District 5 up next. District 5 is a very simple stage. For the most part, we're just going forward. So we'll be wanting to do a bunch of magnet dashes and exhausted magnet dashes, which I guess I haven't touched on any, but basically the goal is to just go fast. You don't need to know what extended magnet dashes are. It's my guess. And we don't want to die because we are now only at 2 health, so these zip lines can sometimes be annoying and steal all of your speed, thankfully. They did not. Cool. Okay. That's fine. We have to use the hyper dash as backup. Ow. Thankfully this stage is pretty generous with the health pickups. So we'll just magnet dash onto here, and this part's an auto scroller. We just have to avoid the lasers by spinning. Theoretically, it'd be faster to skip the auto-scrollers, but the auto-scrollers go so fast as to not actually be that slow. So here we're just wanting to avoid everything. Go on the left here to go very speedy. Go all the way up. And then I dismount early here to magnet dash. The neat thing about this game is that for the longer stages, you can kind of just do what you want, whatever you think is fastest. Especially with new game any percent. So here, I like to magnet dash off this enemy and then hit this booster. Then, oh, that's bad. Thankfully we did hit a checkpoint a bit earlier, but and we can just Jester swipe off of the bits that the enemies left behind. Magnet dash off of that guy, or not. Thankfully there is a checkpoint here, so I can magnet dash off this guy instead. Or not. Okay. Interesting. We'll just jump across. Or not. Okay, thank God. Would have been bad. Also very funny, but bad. Here, jump up towards the middle. Then we want to just avoid the water there. And go straight down. So, now this forest is burning. I don't know why. But here we're going to jump towards the trees. Ideally we would avoid that, but didn't. Uh-oh. That's bad. Thankfully this game doesn't have a life system or anything, so we don't have to worry about dying too much, it's just a time loss. And yeah, here we'll just go through the middle. It'll be fine. That isn't fine. Land on the tree branch, please. Okay. One thing about this game is that you can recover really well. That's one of the things I like about it. It's very good. I don't need anything. Just don't die for it. This auto-scroller is now scary, but that's okay. I don't know how I survived that. I should not be alive. Also, this camera angle sucks. It's so bad. Oh, okay. I was very confused. Thankfully there is a checkpoint right before the ending here, but Lord, that is annoying. So, not the best District 5, which is okay. It's okay, one day this stage will be routed out as my place. That's fine. Then here, boss, the Guardian, second encounter. You fight this guy 3 times. But the game doesn't care if you lose. So it's faster to lose. Hello, CRT. Now we're gonna go through some of the area's side missions because they are fast. I'm just gonna do that to avoid all the minion. Actually, probably was faster to not do that. We don't have any more tutorials until way later, so no more easy medals. Alright, this is District 6. I also forgot to change my difficulty back. I probably should have done that, but that's okay. So I'm gonna attempt... Well, that didn't go great. Okay, that's the one time I'll attempt that. The shred on this stage for the IL is very funny. So now we're just gonna attempt to climb up this tree branch. Or not. This strat is also annoying. So, there is no winning on this stage. No. That's annoying. We're just gonna restart the whole stage. And I'll attempt one more time this strat. And, of course, not gonna work. Okay, I'm annoyed. This stage sucks. So bad. Bro. The strat on this stage sucks. And it's not IL strat. I like the IL strat, it's just very hard. And this one isn't much easier, in my opinion, but yeah. Fine. So yeah, we just wanted to get on top of this log, which allows us to get to the end of the stage. Ow. There we go. Okay, that wasn't a great District 6. But that's fine. District 4, I don't remember at all. I'm out. We skipped District 9 there. Because it's fast. Oh right, this is enemy. Gosh, I forgot. Okay, good thing we're still on Challenge Jester. Ow. Ow. Okay, I was gonna try to parry that. That's not a big deal. Smiley face. Copium. Okay, I blocked that somehow. Didn't parry it, but blocked it. That's fine. Like, I just had a gun. That's crazy. I don't know how any of those parried. Ow. That's fine. A bit slow because of the death, but that's okay. And now District 79, one of my favorite levels. So in this stage, there's a bunch of mandatory enemy fights, and if we're lucky, and also play well, we're gonna skip all of them. So first, we're gonna Jester swipe, then climb up. That skips the first one. Here we can just jump through. Ow. Take the zip lines and then we can just run through all of these. Avoid the middle platform here. Then it's a good thing we have enough energy to... Oh no, we died. That's unlucky, but there's a... unlucky. Okay, well, we didn't skip one of the fights, but that's fine. We are still on Challenge Jester, so we'll get the extra damage. As long as we don't die again. Alright. Good enough. And now we're on to Downtown Descent. Downtown Descent is pretty simple, for the most part. No major skips. Gonna start out in it. This Broad City, also banger tune. And this city is in the middle of a protest. We're gonna magnet dash off of you. I didn't change my difficulty back. That's maybe bad. Well, okay, I'm just gonna quit the menu real quick, just to change my difficulty back. I don't wanna get punished because of that. I'm gonna go back to Electric Jester. Unfortunately, that didn't work. I did not get a magnet dash. The timing on magnet dashing is pretty tough. So, it's fine, we missed it. Okay, these guys suck so much. That's fine. So we can bounce on the protesters' heads, and if we stomp, or down dash rather, and do it multiple times, and it will gain us a bunch of height that we need. I think it does have a limit, but I'm not super sure. Thankfully, Spark doesn't lose all of his speed whenever you get hit in this game. This is going fine. Well, of course I said that and then immediately get bodied. That's okay. I want to save one of these, enough energy for one, what is it, hyper dash, because if we do, we'll be able to skip a very long mini boss in the end of the stage. Dash there, and the ending of this stage is pretty simple. It's very chaotic, but it's fun. So here we get in this ship, and we just want to go as fast as we can. So we just dash over and over again. Fortunately, getting stopped by that monitor is not great, but here's the mini boss. All we have to do, get off, and then going to just jump into the goal. So that was pretty good. Downtown listening. Minus the not changing difficulties at the beginning, but that's okay. And we'll do Strike Sewers. Strike Sewers is all about the ship that we barely used in the last stage, and we'll barely use it here. At least, if we're lucky. Are you kidding? That's silly. Alright, so we'll get in the ship, and then we'll come over to here. Destroy these turrets while line it up. And then if we push against that, we can clip out of bounds. Getting it first try is very good. Make sure not to go back inbounds. And then that is Strike Sewers done. Very fast, very speedy. Very unintentional, but what's a speedrun without glitches, I suppose? Well, no shade, but you know. This is one of the token collecting stages, so We'll immediately turn around, collect the metal right behind us, and then jump up, dash, and go off the side here. You want to hit the spring, preferably, but that's okay. Then we're gonna avoid the metal there, because it's faster to avoid it. You only need 13 metals, and there are definitely more than 13 metals in this stage, so... grab this one. Charge dash across. And grab these last two. Very simple. Very simple, very easy. Quick 50. Second stage. Then we have two more side stages in this area. We have Residential Rattle first, which is a very basic, just get to the goal stage. I don't think there's anything too special in this one. Trying to think. Oh wait, never mind. This stage is entirely special. So we're gonna go for a strat that is very hard. So I'm gonna collect this energy boost and then line up. And wow. Lol. So yeah, we can just magnet dash with the hyper dash right into the goal. That's really good. There's another strat to that stage where you jump in between two buildings, but apparently I'm consistent in that one, so that's good. Either way, that stage is very short, very easy middle. Here we're going to charge Magnet Dash, and this is supposed to be another one of the car stages, but you can just ignore the car if you really want to. So, run along this road. And we're going to stop at this building. And then we can wall run on the wall. This wall prevents us from going out of bounds, but we're just gonna run it up, and then once we're over this building, we're going to use another hyper dash. Oh, we're too short. All right, that's okay. We'll just do it one more time. All right. So let's see. Okay, this time. So, slopes allow us to change our gravity, much like they do in Sonic games, who will get. But once we're a decent ways above this building, I'm going to just hyper dash, charge this energy dash, and now we're right over it. Oh no, that is unfortunate. We might be able to save this. This is very slow now, but that's okay. We're fine. Okay, we're just gonna use the slope here. Or not. Okay, we're gonna die and restart the stage. That's fine. That is also fine. Okay, we'll give this one more try, and then if we don't get it, well, just do a different stage, probably. Okay. Unintended. That is not what you do. Well, that's annoying. I know I said we'd go to a different stage, but I'm lying. Because I don't think any other stages would be easier and or faster. The strat isn't that hard. Smiley face. I'll just hit it first try and whatever. Okay. There we go. So then we'll just baseball in the goal. Okay, that was not a great railroad round, but that's okay. Turns out that strat is hard, or something. Anyways, now we're going to do the boss. This boss takes place on the ship. Very simple. So we're just gonna fire a bunch. I have a bunch of projectiles to dodge. I'm shooting something that's already definitely didn't know. Now we play as Mysterious Girl. And for some reason it still gives us the ship action pops. This guy is very annoying to deal with. Die? That'd be bad. Ow. Okay, we're gonna take care of you. Oh, that'd be great if I fired against him, but that's okay. It's my own face. That boss is done. That's what matters. It's my face. No Spark. Spark is dead. Now Float is unlocked. And we're on to the next stage. We're gonna keep playing as Spark because we don't need to change characters. Smiley face. Anyways, this is Nighttime Phenomena. I always want to call this Nightmare Phenomena, even though that's not the name. But mild flashing lights warning, smiley face. This level gets very trippy. We have these little walls that want to be very mean. Just to jump right down. Go through this vent, it takes us to a completely different area. We did get a magnet dash off something. Okay, well. That's fine. Now, infinite hallway. All you have to do is walk forward and then right twice, I believe. So, I don't know. Look forward and dash off. You? Okay. Or not. That's okay. Magnet dashes are hard. I don't know why I did it to an enemy we can't even magnet dash off of. But with you get a magnet dash off for free. Alright. Oh. Oops. I forgot you need to switch that route. Where are we? Oh, okay. Collect you, and then jump down, dash forward, turn around. If we don't turn around there, we just end up walking forever. Okay, we're gonna make a dash off you, which is fine. I'm just gonna take the loop, I'm not gonna risk it. The goal's right there, bro. Alright, that's nighttime. Trying to be fast at the end, trying to be fancy without me hit them out. That's okay. Next up, we have two very difficult stages. Well, really, one difficult stage. And one very long stage. So we're gonna do Endless Hall. This is very simple. You just have a bunch of those weird walls that we have to destroy things to get through. I don't know what that was. So... Alright, then we have these weird long hallways. You just don't want to get hit like that. Or like that. Just go through them, smiley face. Simple. Thankfully we can't super die these parts, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. The only way we can die is if we get hit by one of those bottomless pits. I believe this is the last of the walls, I believe, if I recall correctly. So, yep, sure is. There's a mandatory fight, so we're gonna go on the... Never mind. I have to go more outside, apparently. that's fine. There's a way to skip that if you go outside the fight arena, but I didn't hit it, sad face. Alright, next we have the stage of all time. The stage is very annoying. Balloon Fiesta. So earlier in the run, we had Residential Rattle, where we magnet dashed off of one of the bubbles to get to the end of the stage basically immediately. This is kind of the same idea, kind of a little bit, but significantly harder. So we're gonna just try this until we hit it. That's kind of what we want to do, but we want to go higher. Okay. That's good enough for me. Somehow we skipped that fight. I'm surprised we were going fast. We skipped both. Okay. I'm surprised. That went a bit better than expected. Only a minute in that stage. And half of it was on the successful run, so I'm happy with that. Alright. Next up we have Dropship Daybreak. It's the last of our token collecting stages. So what we're gonna do, facing forward, dash into you, not like that, but jump across this gap. You may think we're gonna go to the one all the way over there, but no, we're just gonna hop down. And then after we collect that one, we're going to restart from checkpoint. This doesn't get rid of the tokens we have collected, but it does put us back where we originally spawned, which is better for getting up here. So, I'm going to take out this wall real quick. What just happened? Awkward. That's never happened before. Also, we have a completely different layout because this stage changes layouts all the time, or whatever. So we're gonna have to kind of improvise a little bit. Go through this corridor. Okay, never mind. We're exactly where we want to be. So we only have 2 more tokens. And just like that. Alright. A little bit slow because of the death, but that's okay. And now we have the best boss in the game. So with this entire area kind of being a bit of a trip, of course we have to fight our old foes in an arena of question mark? Good question, but this is double. In Spark 2 you fight him. That's the only interesting thing really. Alright, and then every now and then the arena changes into something else. I forget this guy's name, isn't this Spark? Why am I not carrying any of these? Annoying. Alright. name is EJ. Got it. Yeah, I don't know. Also, hello, Unlimited Trees. How's it going? Alright, this fight hasn't gone well. Lord. Okay, just be in the middle of an attack whenever I swap over. Cool. That's fine. Cool, thank you for your carry. Baseball. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna whack you. Alright. That's fine. Then after these guys are all dead, we do have one more person. There we go. And this is where the song gets good. Okay. How did that hit me? I was outside of its range. I am up. This is all fun. That's okay. Didn't go great. That was pretty slow. 2 minutes on a boss fight. Well, no. Clearly, I need to practice that one. Alright. Now we have Airstrip Madness. On this one, I'm gonna attempt an out-of-bounds strat. So, here we start the level with the car. We ignore the car because it is slow. Apologies, car. Look, if you can run faster than cars, look, I don't blame you. Yeah. So, here we're gonna jump up right to here. Then, similar to some other stages, just run up this out-of-bounds wall. Run along here. Then, whenever we hit this, we're gonna... We're trying to time a jump here. Just like that. It unlocks whenever you defeat your first boss in the mid-trees. And since you don't actually kill the Guardian, you know, throwback is like the first time you'd unlock it. Or not whenever you kill your first boss, but something along those lines. It's not super consistent, because you don't unlock it earlier despite beating the earlier bosses. It doesn't make much sense. Anyways, here we're gonna again attempt another out-of-bounds clip on this ship. So we're gonna grab one of the energy bubbles and then run up to the ceiling. Again, here we're gonna try to time a jump and just make it right through. Only 2 minutes. Very cool. I have not seen that clip before. There aren't many videos of this level on YouTube. I just took it from the IL World Record. Next up is one of my favorite stages. Midday, Mayday. Mayday, Midday? Midday, Mayday. Mayday, Midday. Okay. on this stage, we're on a crashing ship, so we want to finish before the jump out of it before the timer runs out. But we can do that very speedy by just coming out of bounds again. So we're gonna destroy enough to get destroy enemies, enough enemies to get the hyper dash. And if the game would be so kind to let me flip out like that, but a little bit better. Okay, for whatever reason my game is lagging, which, oh well, just like that. Now we're gonna do the same thing here, hopefully with a bit more success. I know you want to, game. Please. Okay. Please. Perfect. Just like that. Facepalm as we finish. Alright. I think doing the charge Jester dash for those clips is easier, but also I haven't been able to do it with a jump yet. I mean, I find that it's easier with a jump. Anyways, I hope you like Gundam. Because this game has a mech fight. Also, shout out to Spark and Float in the pilot's seat reacting to basically everything we do. It's very funny. Yeah. This is okay. This is fine. This is fine. There we go. Alright. And now we have our last tutorial. You may think, why does the game give us a tutorial so late into the run? There's a pretty good reason for that. So the next stage, the majority of the time, will be spent falling. So the game teaches us about fall damage. Ow. Alright. Very simple. Not a huge deal. Smiley face. Probably the most important tutorial in the game, actually. Because now we're on to Deep Descent. This stage is a very large hole. Basically. It's also very beefy, so it takes a while to load. There we go. So we're just gonna pull down here. Ow, not like that. To this road. Where... Here it is, I think. Somewhere over here, I believe. Airstrip? Nope, that's fine. We're just gonna launch off you. And we're just gonna land there. This is fine. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We have enough dash for it. Wait, I did that wrong. It's fine. We're just gonna do this one like normal because I kind of forget how to do it. Thank you for the bug me. Right, now I remember. Well, that's unfortunate. Thankfully, wall jumping also prevents your death, so I'm gonna grab that for safety. And we're going to launch off you down to here. And just hope we stay on. That's unlucky. Make it. What? I didn't have my double jump. Oh. Make it. Thank you. Uh-oh. Yeah, that happens. These weird little wall panels fucking launch you. They're awesome, but also annoying. Okay. I forget how to do the last part of this stage, to be honest. This is fine. game doesn't like this. This is fine. Please. Cool. That was a bit sloppy. A little bit. But that's okay. Next up, we have Utopia Shelter. Utopia Shelter is one of the longest stages in the game. On a casual playthrough, this stage is about 20 minutes long. I am not doing the silly skip. It's 1 second of falling for every 5 seconds of pausing. It is very stupid. Maybe if I was going for a world record, I would, but until then, no. You know, anything for world record, but god, it's dumb. Not that. Oh, yeah, the wall run. This is fine. Cool. Quick bozo. I haven't really decided what I'm talking about during Utopia Shelter. Kind of thinking about talking about this story, but also it seems like a bit of a nightmare. Also, why is my game lagging? Okay, maybe I need to run lower graphics settings. Because it's scary. Ow. Oh well. Yeah, but it wasn't just Utopia Shelter, and I can record this stage fine. That I know. Okay. So here we just wall run on the out of bounds wall. And we get launched off. The game makes the play area wider for whatever reason. I'm scared. So we want to generally avoid the weird smoke things. Ow. Ow. This is fine. No, it isn't. It's no longer fine. Wait, maybe it is. Please. It's saved. Easy clap. Good lord. Get me out. That section is terrible, performance-wise. So here we just launch off this little road, jump across these buildings, and we're back. Alright, cool. What? And we're gonna just cancel out our fall damage. And oh wait. This is fine, smiley face. And here, it's a lot of running. I wasn't paying attention. Lol. I can't restart. Wonder if I should try practicing the full skip, silly skip. Make it so you can just avoid that entire okay, saved. Okay. So here, just jump off the side. I'm gonna collect some charge for here. Get some energy charge and then hit the boosters. And here what we want to do is just wall run across the building here. Thank you. And we don't want to not run around that loop, because if we do, we're falling this whole way, and that is bad. We do wanna... Alright. Very good. This is fine. Run along this slope road now. Hello? Okay. That is fine. We do want to save this one hyper dash for a bit later on the stage. Here, grab the checkpoint, then just turn around immediately. I'll run across this wall. Ow. It's okay. So... No! I did that wrong, sad. Okay. One more try. And I'll do it a bit safer. Okay. That's fine. Maybe okay? Okay. Well. Unfortunate, but... Oh my god, you're kidding. Oh no. That's annoying. Okay. So that time we actually did it right. Unfortunately, we don't have the hyperdash for this section, but that's okay. I want to save it for one of the segments where we're running up the wall. So we can just dash up and skip a whole bunch of climbing. Unless it's at a different point of this stage, in which case, okay. No, it is. It's the next point. Never mind. We're good. Well, maybe good. We have to get the hyperdash, but that's okay. So yeah, this stage is very long. I also forgot to do that section properly. What you want to do is just jump down immediately again. Because you can hit the long slope at the board. Anyways, here's what we wanted the hyperdash for, but that's okay. Marginal time loss compared to what happened before. Oh, that's fine. Row. Okay, fine. Fuck my life, I guess. I'm attempting to gain my focus. Jesus. I would have cried. Alright, so I think we just have this rail section left. I think. Not super sure, but pretty sure. Well, I do want to have enough for... Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna walk to the outside here in Hyperdash. Wondering, since this has the same skybox as the final area in this level, I wonder if you can use the infinite fall to fall all the way to the final area. I thought about that too. I'm not super sure. I think if you want to explore that, it might be easier with a debug menu, or a debug mode, where we can just take the camera there. And besides, I want that anyways, but, you know. Anyways, down the hole. Fair enough. Thank God I didn't accidentally hyperdash there. I've been very mad. Okay. And the reason we want... Okay, or not. Sure, we have to fall again. Never mind. Well, the reason we actually wanted it is So we can do this. There we go. Then just run one direction and hope. Run. Pause jump, pause jump. Did I? Okay. We'll just run. One more time. We're to my left, apparently. I went right. Well, no. Oh. Aren't there multiple exits here, anyways? If I recall correctly, there were. At least according to someone. There we go. Anyways, yeah, that was a 17-minute level. 18 if you count. Oh, what'd that count? Deaths are counted in the final time. I'm not sure why I'm a minute behind on, or a minute further on IGT. Anyways. CRT is now a monitor. Yippee! Okay. Alright, this is the final few boss fights. Wow. Okay. Wanting to carry as many of these as we can. Please stay still. Please, you're one hit. Alright. We're just gonna attempt to... Okay, cool. So, last phase. This isn't the final boss, but it is the final boss. I'm really glad that this wasted my time. Or wasted my meter, at least. Ow. Honestly, as long as I kill him before this attack. Ow. Cool. So, that's at least one of the final boss phases. Alright. And now we're actually at the final boss. You're just gonna tank this attack. That doesn't matter. I'll just let those clear out. Oh, that is time. At least, will be time in a little bit. Alright. So, on the fade to white, my controller is vibrating a lot. Somehow. Fade to black, sorry. Alright, time. Awesome. You don't get to see the credits. You get to see this. I'll let this play, because I like this song. The song's a banger. Anyways. For a first one, that's pretty good. I was expecting 2 hours, but I got this up too. Alright, well, I'm done for today. I wanted to get my first runs out of the way and then in stream. Also, I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go get food. Let's see if anyone's live right now. Maybe it's live. I'll go down. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. We'll put more attempts of this in, eventually. I just had free time today, so I wanted to. So, slash rage. Did that work? Alright, it did. Go hang out with AJ, he's playing me on live. Good friend. As for me, I got homework and I'm also very hungry. Anyways. So, 131, I'm happy with it. I'll improve this for sure, but thanks gamers. I will maybe be live soon. I'll let this finish up because I like the credits song. But if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. It's my life. You're in game, but you know, thank you. Alright. Thanks guys. Bye gamers.